Hi, my name is Ross Bozarth from the law firm of Guenard and Bozarth, and today I want to talk about some things that can affect your case both positively and negatively. We always look to educate our clients about things to watch out for, things that they need to make sure they do. One of the big things that can positively affect your case is consistency of care. Making your doctor's appointments, not skipping appointments, because on the other side, the insurance company, when they see gaps in treatment, the assumption is that you're not hurt, because if you were hurt, you go to the doctor. Now, obviously, that's not reality. People have lives, they have kids, they have things that come up, and sometimes you have to miss appointments. So it's always important that if you're going to miss an appointment, just call and reschedule as opposed to just not showing up. It's also polite for the doctors because they have slots they need to fill. One of the things that can hurt your case, though, are those large gaps in treatment, because like I said, the assumption is that if you're not going to treatment, you're not hurt. A big thing nowadays is social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. People have a very hard time staying off of those sites, but I can tell you the insurance companies love to look at them. The defense attorneys love to look at them because they find out a lot of information about people that they may not realize they're putting out there. And I don't know anybody who has a real life that's as fabulous as their Facebook life, and you can be sometimes giving some misinformation and misperceptions of what's really going on in your life. I had one client who had a pretty significant neck injury, and it happened right around the holidays, and he went to a Christmas party for work, and he was sitting at a high top bar table. He'd had a couple of drinks, and he smiled for a picture. Well, the insurance company made a big deal about him not looking hurt. And obviously, smiling for a photograph doesn't give the real picture of how he was feeling at the time. But sometimes people will post old photographs on their Facebook page. I had another client who used to race motorcycles, and he posted some stunt pictures that he had done on motorcycles on his Facebook page. And the insurance company thought, this guy must be a fraud if he's claiming this back injury because here he's riding these motorcycles. Well, they were pictures from 5 years ago. But it created a lot of problems in the case because once they believe that someone is either lying or misrepresenting things, it's really hard to overcome that. So we encourage clients to always be honest in your presentation of your case, but also don't put things out there that are going to give people the wrong idea. Once a Facebook is public, anyone can look at it. If you have private Facebook pages, the courts are being a little bit more restrictive on what has to be turned over to defense counsel. Just because you file a lawsuit doesn't mean that you expose your entire life to scrutiny from the other side. So that's still a battle that gets fought day to day. One of the other things that has a big impact on people's cases is credibility and honesty. Sometimes people have this misconception that they have to be an advocate for themselves when they tell their story. Not true, just tell the truth. The truth never changes, but when people start to fabricate things or embellish, the people on the other side that are handling the defense, the doctors that treat you, the doctors that are on the other side evaluating you, know when you're telling the truth and when you're fabricating things. And it never helps someone in a lawsuit or in an insurance claim to even exaggerate. Just always tell the truth. Tell your doctors the truth about how you're feeling. Tell the insurance company the truth about what your injuries are. Because once somebody gets caught in a lie, their case is over. It's really hard to overcome that. Another thing you have to watch out for is a lot of people, especially guys, tend to be kind of stoic. And the doctor says, how you doing? And they say, oh, I'm doing okay, doc. The reality is they're in a lot of pain and their life has been tremendously affected. But they're guys, they're trying to be stoic. But once that's in the medical records that the person is doing fine, it's really hard, again, to overcome something that's in writing. So be honest with your doctors. If your back hurts, tell the doctor your back hurts. If your neck hurts, tell them it hurts. Your ankle, your shoulder, whatever it may be. Give them accurate information so that they can accurately record it and so they can provide the best care for you. My name is Ross Bozarth. I can be reached at 916-714-7672. You can also reach us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so give us a call.